How's it going? I'm Marty. It's time to talk football. The Jets just can't stop making headlines, and not for good reasons. We've got yet another crazy story coming out of Jets camp. Haason Reddick has officially requested a trade. When I say crazy, I mean this is absolutely insane. Because for those of you that don't know, the entire reason the Jets even have Haason Reddick is because he demanded a trade from the Philadelphia Eagles. Because, you know, he wanted a new contract. In Philadelphia, after deciding to re-sign A.J. Brown, re-sign Devontae Smith to new deals, they actually went on to trade Reddick to the Jets for a conditional third-round pick. Now, the Jets GM, Joe Douglas, actually quickly put out a public statement stating, "We've informed Haason that we will not trade him, that he is expected to be here with his teammates, that he will continue to be fined per the CBA if he does not report. Since the trade discussions back in March, we have been clear, direct, and consistent with our position. Our focus will remain on the guys we have here as we prepare for the regular season." And those fines so far has totaled up to over $1.7 million. That is a lot of grilled cheese. It's kind of hard to believe that the Jets traded for him with him thinking that he wouldn't get a new deal, knowing that the only reason that they got Reddick in the first place was because he requested a trade from the Eagles, who most people would currently see as a better team than the Jets, not knowing what they really look like yet with Aaron Rodgers. It's like if someone traded for Brandon Ayuk right now, and then we're like, "Oh my God, you want a new deal now, Brandon?" I'm so sorry. Whenever he asks for a new deal and doesn't want to play until he gets one. It's insane. What also makes this really interesting is that they just let their young rushing talent, Bryce Huff, who had 10 sacks last year, walk and sign with the Philadelphia Eagles, then decided to trade for Reddick, who also wants a new deal. Obviously, Haason Reddick is one of the best pass rushers in the NFL, but they could have kept their younger rusher, who was still excellent, for less money. Now, this makes sense if you plan to sign Reddick and upgrade from Bryce Huff, because Haason Reddick is obviously better, but that's not what they did. And this really does just show the lack of culture that the Jets organization does not have yet. And as a lifelong 49er fan, I actually really wanted Robert Saleh to succeed with the Jets. I thought he was an awesome defensive coordinator, just an awesome all-around coach for us. And, you know, you just want to see those types of guys succeed in the NFL. But it's really just been a rocky ride in New York for him. It's to the point now where the Jets really just have to be doing an SNL skit of an NFL organization at this point. Also, if I remember correctly, didn't Aaron Rodgers give back actually a ton of money so they actually could go out and get more help like Haason Reddick, one of the best pass rushers in the league? Now, the flip side of this that is also kind of interesting is if Haason Reddick actually did know that he wasn't going to have a guaranteed deal before he stepped on. Supposedly there was an offered contract before they even traded for him, and he supposedly rejected that offer because it was under the market value at the time. But if he actually did accept this without having a new deal, does it also kind of point to Philadelphia maybe being in a worse situation than we thought? Also, given the reports that Sirianni and Jalen Hurts may not have the best relationship, and while they did have a great record in 2023, a lot of people saw it as a rocky season for the Eagles. Does the fact that Haason knew there wasn't a contract and still took his chances in New York rather than Philly kind of signal how the players feel about the Eagles team right now? Of course, this is all just big speculation because we don't know that's what he thought in the first place, but he must really have not been feeling the love, deciding to go and play for the Jets without a guaranteed contract rather than just staying in Philadelphia on a currently better team to public opinion, even unknowing what the Jets completely are with Aaron Rodgers yet. Now, it does seem like the Jets are just going to firmly plant their feet in the ground. And given that he's already lost $1.7 million in fines, I mean, that's just not a great way to start off a relationship. There's relationships out there that end on the first night because you won't pay for the dinner bill. The fact that one of the best pass rushers in the league right now is playing on the last year of his 3-year contract is kind of wild, even though he is 29 years old, so he's getting up there. But from everything he's put on tape last year and before, he is definitely going to be worth every penny if you do decide to pay him. All in all, it's just a wonderful day in Jets Nation. They just can't stay out of the news, but I am absolutely here for it. I don't really know if Haason's going to be able to get what he wants before the season starts. I hope he does, because he is a hell of a player. Unfortunately, that's what you get when you join the circus of Jets Nation. So until next time, see you guys later.